Alright, so welcome back to my channel. Dustin and I are at the Rebel getting gassed up. We are going to take you along for our very first chopper ride. Alright, so I'm still not comfortable filming inside stores and talking to a camera. It feels very weird, but the whole reason I had to go inside was, great, my overalls are coming undone. I forgot to get us toothbrushes. I didn't pack any toiletries. I didn't pack anything I typically pack for a camping adventure because I have zero space. This is so weird, so new. I guess I am a little more high maintenance than I thought. I love a pillow. I love having my sleeping pad and all the things, and this is definitely bare bones nothing. So. So we're about 20 miles from our last stop, and we are gonna fuel up one more time and head up toward Mountain Springs Saloon. We may or may not stop. The sun is going down pretty quick, and then we're gonna hit a dirt road and find a good spot to camp tonight. So taking these choppers on their first little adventure, we may hit a little dirt road, we may not. We're just gonna go with the flow. Right, babe?
Yep.
we made it to camp just as the sun was going down, and we got the tent set up, brand new tent. Choppers were parked, and now we're gonna hang out, get settled in, and make some dinner. Check out this teeny tiny pine cone that I found. It's so freaking cute. I love it. But today, for dinner, I'm gonna have pad thai. This is the first time that I've had this meal. Dustin's gonna have fettuccine alfredo with chicken. This one I know is really good. One of my friends had it while we were camping in California not too long ago. She shared some with me, and I know Dustin's gonna like this one, but decided to get a couple different brands. I got breakfast for me tomorrow because Dustin doesn't eat breakfast, but I got some oatmeal to start the morning with. But I got all 3 different brands because I want to try them all, and I want to know what's good because I learned how easy these are. I just have to like boil water, put it in, and then I carry these handy dandy forks that are spoons and, oh yeah, knives, just to make it easy. But I can eat dinner and babe. Shoo him. Make him go away, babe. It was a very cold night and has turned into a very cold morning. So we just got everything all packed up. We are going to load the bikes and head back down the mountain because we underestimated how cold it was gonna be. I'm sure it was like, I don't know how cold, but it was very, very cold. So we're gonna get this all packed up and head back down the mountain. chopper. That was a first. Never camped off a chopper. That was a first. It was different. It was a lot more work than being on our cozy, comfy bikes and loading them down with all the things that we want to have while we're at camp. It was a fast trip. It was just kind of to check it out. I've been talking about going up to Lovell Canyon for a while. That's where we camped last night, in case I missed that. I'm gonna get over there, get on this bike, and head out. But again, thank you for coming along on this ride with us. Looking forward to doing more of these things. But yeah, here we go.